Oh my, we got another dirty, vicious cop. Yeah. This one's called How Did Phoenix Rehire Former Cop Who Abused Young Girl? Well, let's find out. Oh, shall we?
This Phoenix police officer was charged with the child sex crime. He resigned from his job as a cop and eventually pleaded guilty to child abuse. So how and why did the city of Phoenix hire him again? This time to work as an aviation dispatcher. I'm ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biskobing, and it hasn't been easy getting a clear answer from the city.
All the way up front and give me your name and date of birth. Michael Mason.
This is Michael Mason in April 2019.
Sir, you're here in a new matter. You've been charged with sexual conduct with a minor. It's a class 2 felony.
While babysitting, Mason was accused of sexually abusing a girl when she was 6 or 7 and when he was either 17 or 18. He was arrested years later because records show the girl had recently told her therapist, and the therapist told DCS. DCS told Phoenix PD. Then during the investigation, Mason admitted to abusing the girl. Fast forward to this year, we got a tip that people inside the city were, quote, distraught and disgusted that he was able to get hired as an aviation dispatcher despite his conviction. The person who sent us the tip wanted to know, how did he pass his background check? Especially since a quick Google search will show you he was arrested. According to the city's job posting, aviation dispatchers work in the airport command center and are responsible for receiving and dispatching calls to police, fire, operations, and maintenance. They also need to pass a criminal background check and meet certain TSA factors. Now, we've gone back and forth with city spokespeople to try to understand how this happened. And here's what ABC 15 has been able to confirm so far. Mason was hired on April 14th, 2025. He then resigned on May 15th. That's 3 days after we first asked to verify if he was an employee. The city then sent this statement. The department was aware of his previous employment as a police officer, but not the reasons tied to his resignation. We are gathering additional information to determine how this application made it through the pre-employment screening process. The city has no further comment, but we pressed for more info anyway, and the city then told us Mr. Mason submitted personal information to the background vendor that differed from his work authorization documentation. Once the background submission was identified to be a mismatch, Mr. Mason's background was run again with the correct personal information. We're still working to figure out what that exactly means. Now, as for Michael Mason, he did not respond to multiple requests for comment, and his defense attorney also didn't answer. But one noteworthy thing we found in his case, records show Mason didn't get any prison time. Instead, he got 20 years of probation. And during sentencing, the victim and her mother told the court they were okay with no prison, but wanted this to remain on his record as long as possible. And in addition to Mason's record quickly popping up on Google, we also checked the Brady list, and he's on there as well. I'm Investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
He's on the Brady list. So what does that tell you? What is up with the big city the police department? I mean, they're hiring very sus, dirty, messed up cops. You know, that unalive people, and they go to crime and you got cops that prey on teenage children. Make that make sense.